Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
Something unexpected happened at a press conference that was meant to be routine. Cameras were ready, reporters were prepared for a standard announcement about upcoming productions, and everything appeared calm. But within minutes, one quiet statement completely changed the atmosphere in the room. When Zhao Lusi spoke about the future of her company, she revealed something that no one in the entertainment world had anticipated. According to her own words, Liu Yuning had been appointed as the chief executive officer of her company. That alone would have been surprising, but what followed made the moment unforgettable. Zhao Lusi shared that when she offered him the position, Liu Yuning was so moved that he struggled to speak and was deeply emotional. For fans and industry observers alike, whilst the revelation raised a simple but powerful question. What story lies behind a moment like that? How does a performer known for his music and acting suddenly step into a leadership role behind the scenes? And what kind of trust must exist between two people for such a decision to be made? As the news began to spread, curiosity grew rapidly, because this was not just a business announcement. It sounded like the beginning of a much deeper story. To understand why this moment captured so much attention, it helps to look at the journey that led here. Liu Yuning is known to many viewers as a talented singer and actor who built his popularity through dedication and consistent effort. Long before appearing on major stages, he spent years performing live music and sharing his voice online, gradually gathering a loyal audience. His rise in the entertainment world was not sudden. It was the result of patience, resilience, and a willingness to improve step by step. Over time, he expanded his career into acting and participated in several well-known productions. Fans admired his determination because his path was not the typical one shaped by elite training or powerful industry connections. Instead, his progress felt authentic and grounded. Zhao Lusi, on the other hand, represents a different but equally inspiring path. Known for her bright screen presence and warm personality, she quickly became one of the most recognizable young actresses in Chinese television drama. Beyond acting, she gradually developed an interest in the creative and organizational side of the entertainment industry. 3 years ago, she founded her own production company with the goal of exploring new ideas in storytelling and digital entertainment. What began as a creative experiment quietly developed into a growing business that produced several successful online dramas and built partnerships with major streaming platforms. Industry observers often praised her instinct for choosing engaging projects and building strong creative teams. According to the account shared during the press conference, the connection between these two careers may have developed in an unexpected way. Zhao Lusi explained that several months ago, Liu Yuning expressed a sincere curiosity about how the entertainment business works behind the scenes. As a performer, he had experienced many projects but wanted to understand the larger structure that shapes them. How are productions organized? How do companies decide which stories to invest in? How do creative and financial decisions interact with each other? These questions gradually turned into conversations, and those conversations eventually became collaboration. At first, his involvement was informal. He observed meetings, discussed ideas with producers, and shared thoughts from the perspective of an artist who had experienced the industry from the stage and the studio. This kind of perspective can sometimes be valuable in business discussions because it connects strategy with the practical realities of performance and audience engagement. Over time, Zhao Lusi noticed that his observations were not only thoughtful, but also practical. He paid attention to detail, asked careful questions, and demonstrated a willingness to learn rather than assume. As weeks passed, he began assisting with specific projects. Instead of focusing only on the artistic side, he tried to understand scheduling, budgeting, and long-term planning. The transition was gradual and natural rather than dramatic. Zhao Lusi later described how she realized that he had quietly taken on more responsibility than anyone initially expected. By the time the company entered one of its most productive periods, Liu Yuning had already become deeply involved in guiding several decisions related to new productions and partnerships. This context helps explain why the emotional moment described at the press conference resonated with so many people. When Zhao Lusi formally offered him the role of Chief Executive Officer, Liu Yuning reportedly reacted with genuine humility. Rather than celebrating immediately, and he questioned whether he truly deserved such trust. For someone who had spent years proving himself step by step, the offer represented more than a new title. It symbolized recognition of his effort, his growth, and the belief that he could contribute in ways beyond performing on stage or screen. Observers within the entertainment community quickly began discussing the significance of this development. Some highlighted how unusual it is for an active performer to step into a leadership role within a production company. Others pointed out that creative industries often benefit when individuals with artistic experience participate in decision-making. After all, performers understand audience reactions, storytelling rhythm, and the emotional connection that keeps viewers engaged. Combining that understanding with careful management could create interesting possibilities for future projects. Another reason the story attracted attention is the sense of trust reflected in Zhao Lusi's decision. Building a company requires not only creativity, but also confidence in the people who help guide its direction. By sharing that Liu Yuning had been involved in important discussions and gradually taken on responsibility, she painted a picture of a partnership built on observation and mutual respect. In an industry where decisions are often made quickly, this slow development of trust felt both thoughtful and meaningful. Fans also found the story inspiring because it highlighted personal growth. Liu Yuning's journey from performing music in modest settings to participating in the strategic planning of a media company demonstrates how curiosity and dedication can open unexpected doors. Instead of remaining comfortable within one role, he chose to learn something entirely new. That willingness to explore unfamiliar territory is something many viewers find relatable and encouraging. Looking ahead, the collaboration may lead to interesting creative possibilities. With Zhao Lusi continuing her acting career while also supporting new productions, and Liu Yuning contributing his perspective as both performer and executive, their company could explore stories that combine artistic authenticity with thoughtful production planning. While the future always holds uncertainties, moments like this remind audiences that the entertainment world is constantly evolving, shaped by individuals who are willing to grow and adapt. The emotional moment described during the press conference therefore represents more than a simple business update. It reflects a turning point in two careers that have developed through dedication and creativity. For Zhao Lusi, it demonstrates her confidence in building a team that shares her vision. For Liu Yuning, it marks the beginning of a new chapter, where his voice may influence not only performances, but also the stories that reach audiences. Stories like this resonate because they remind us that success rarely follows a straight line. Sometimes it grows quietly through curiosity, learning, and trust between people who believe in each other's potential. Whether this new chapter becomes a defining moment in their professional journeys remains to be seen, but the sincerity of the moment has already captured the imagination of fans around the world. If you enjoy stories that reveal the human side of the entertainment industry, the moments behind the headlines, and the journeys that shape the stars we admire, then you are in the right place. Here on Update X, 24 hours, we explore the latest developments, inspiring stories, and fascinating connections that continue to shape the world of entertainment. Your support means a great deal to us because it allows us to keep sharing these stories with viewers who appreciate thoughtful and positive content. If you found this story interesting, please consider subscribing to the channel so you will not miss our upcoming updates. Thank you for spending your time with us today, and we truly appreciate every viewer who joins our growing community. Stay curious, stay positive, and we look forward to seeing you again in the next video on Update X 24 Hours.